Hello folks from YouTube, welcome aboard the I2 rating. Today we'll be in the de Havilland Canadair 200, I think it is. DHC 200, I believe, yep. Yep, sorry, 6. De Havilland 6, I don't know. I'm just used to calling it the Twin Otter. And that's our cost. Alright, perfect. So yeah, we're in the Twin Otter. And we're going to do the I2 in it. It's a good plane. I've had it for a couple weeks now. And I enjoy flying it for sure. It's got some nice PBR on there. Pretty nice modeling on the outside. And it's a fun plane. If you want to do some tricky approaches in it, some bush flying a little bit, you can do that. And if you just want to do I ratings, it works as well. So we're going to hop into here. This plane's a little bit trickier to start. So first things first, let's see, there's a DC master and a battery switch. Turn those on. Now you want prop to idle, and then you want mixture all the way to the on position. I can't see myself ever landing with my throttle up here. It'd be so weird. Alright, and then we'll do smoking, position, and anti-collision light, as well as seatbelt lights. And that'll work for now. So now we come down here and turn on the boost pumps. And then we fire up. So the oil pressure, don't have any sounds. So it'll automatically inject the fuel.
Holding short, 16 right to the north.
There it goes. If you look over to our right, you can see the engine spinning. And there it is.
Number 4657, Mount Ice Tower, 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 16 right, 4657.
Alright, now we'll start up the left motor.
Grand Canyon ground, Skyline 20791.
There it goes.
Parking with Gulf, ready to taxi, southeast departure.
Where's the British accent?
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 237 with you.
Yeah, it's a great little plane.
25 left.
Just watch Harrison Ford.
Delta 237, Los Angeles Tower, wind 25,
there it is.
25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, Delta 10.
Number 20791, Canyon ground, runway 21, taxi via Papa.
Runway 21 via Papa 791.
Alright, now let's
Tower,
see.
this is Cessna 172.
Bleed air.
106 Alpha Foxtrot, 10 miles from the east into land. This is for the Cat 2.
We'll turn on the generator.
Los Angeles clearance. Good evening, Skywest 5995. IFR to John Wayne. It is whiskey.
Max.
Skywest 5995, clearances on request tonight. Number 106 Alpha Foxtrot, San Luis Tower, enter straight in runway 29, report our 3-mile final, San Luis altimeter 29904.
Encourage this chat. Get tracked by mod for being mercenary
Straight
of
in on
trolls.
293 mile reporting, 106 Alpha Foxtrot. And we have information pop up, by the way.
Alright, so let's take a look at the I2 rating here. So IFR from SNA to CRQ, we'll shoot the ILS runway 24 approach. The objective for this is to intercept and track VOR radial and interpret Victor Airways on low en route chart. To successfully complete, you must fly or file an IFR plan. Fly IFR from John Wayne to CRQ. Requesting vectors to ILS runway 24 final approach course. Form ATC on initial contact at John Wayne. You're performing the I2 rating. Piston aircraft should file Victor 23 Oceanside for the route with an altitude of 5,000. This is to publish a heard a route for slow and fast piston aircraft from John Wayne to CRQ. Turboprop or jet aircraft should file V25 passive Victor 208 Oceanside of 7,000. So we're a turboprop, so that's going to be our routing there.
Hotel, John Wayne Tower, to the right downwind, runway 20 right.
And 7,000. Alright,
20 right, 65 of them.
alright. Looks good to me, and I'm also going to plug this into Sky Vector.
I'm on the ground, good evening. I have 904 Charlie Papa.
It's a good website to use.
Number 904 Charlie Papa, we're on the ground.
Hi, good evening. I'm not sure if you guys are open tonight. It's already past 8 local, but 904 Charlie Skyhook 172 at Northeast Ramp Pacific Aviation. With Gulf, I'd like to head northwest VFR to Sierra November Alpha at 4,500.
And number 904 Charlie Papa, yeah, we were open until 11 Pacific time. And you ready to taxi?
A-firm.
Number 904 Charlie Papa, roger, runway 27, taxi Alpha.
27B Alpha for Charlie Papa.
Colin.
Scout 59, have your clearance when you're ready to copy.
What Gay just said about goals is
Scout
fucking
59, I
hilarious.
appreciate the patience. Cleared to the John Wayne Orange County Airport, Boach 7 departure, wake transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID.
You're the only one who enjoys getting
correct
patted
on the chart,
down
and,
by TSA.
Squawk 2252.
No worries for tonight. I ain't
Alright,
doing
Skywest
this again.
5995.
Oh, gosh.
Boat 7 departure.
ATMA.
wake Transition as filed. Climb to SID. Chart is on the frequency and 2252, 5595.
Scout 6995, rear back correct.
Gentlemen, clearance delivery. Good evening, November 122 Alpha. Would you like to pick up IFR to Palomar with Papa?
Gentlemen Tower, this is November 9635. Did you say right now went to 20 left or 20 right?
Your choice, actually. Which would you prefer?
I'll take 20 right. Bigger room, 65 of it.
Make it the right down from a 20 right. How about that?
Right
Not
now,
much,
50
TMA.
left,
Not
60.
much. We're just doing the IU ratings. I'm recording them for YouTube as well. And, yeah.
Go to 237.
Should get my pen ready to go for whenever he
Back to the parking. Very much, sir.
give us our
St. Louis
clearance.
Tower 106 Alpha Foxtrot, we're at 3 miles.
Murder my
final
Pilot Edge merch.
106 Alpha Foxtrot, St. Louis Tower, wind.
This is all my
20,
writings.
12, runway 29 clear lane.
Got
Clear
it on the
land
back as
29,
well.
106 Alpha Foxtrot.
I'm gonna finish this one.
Number 122 Alpha Juliet, clear to the Palomar Airport on departure flighting 175. Radar vectors to join Victor 25 minutes filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2744.
Right after departure 175 for the heading to radar vectors Victor 25. We'll maintain 5,000. We'll expect 7,000 or 5 minutes after departure. 128.1 for departure. 2744 is in the box for November 122 Alpha Juliet. That should be good.
November 122 Alpha Juliet,
Papa.
readback was
for departure.
correct. I'm going to amend your routing just slightly here. It'll actually be heading 175 to join Victor 23, Oceanside direct.
Alright, heading 175 to join Victor 23 for November 122 Alpha Juliet for the I-280.
Number 2 Alpha Juliet, roger that. Sorry, yeah, the tech route is going to be the Coastal November 30 for you since you're a turboprop.
Alright, roger that, 2 Alpha Juliet. Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, I2.
9635 hotel. Just for reference, I'm I'm turning my base leg for 20 right.
Number 635 Hotel, runway 20 right, cleared to land, wind 220 at 5.
20 right, clear land, 65.
Alright, 27. 2744.
Skylane 20791, ready at runway 21 for southeast departure.
Okay, 2 aircraft calling there at once, number 20701 Grand Canyon ground.
Oh,
Runway 21
okay.
for takeoff when come.
I didn't realize that goes. Okay.
Did I say ground?
I thought it was a
I meant
turboprop.
to say tower.
Slurboprop.
Oh, I meant to say tower as well if I said ground.
Cleared for takeoff, 791.
Other aircraft calling, say again.
Skyhook 904 Charlie Papa holding short, runway 27, visits from ready for departure.
Alright, so it's Victor 23.
Number 904 Charlie Papa, Ramona Tower, runway 27 cleared forward takeoff.
Oceanside.
27 clear for Charlie Papa.
I'm gonna put Balbo there, 'cause I think that's gonna be our entry point for the airway.
John Tower, Sethlin, November 9 or 635 Hotel is off the actor.
And then I'll even put the next waypoint just in
November 9 or
case.
635 Hotel, taxi to parking via Bravo, remain
It'll be
straight. 2,000
Cross.
past
Van Nuys
Sure.
Tower,
Thank you.
4657, request switch over to the SoCal for flight follow.
Cross.
November 4657. Bridge exchange approved.
Okay, I believe it was 34-2.
And then
Yeah, we're
Dana.
32 for SoCal in that area.
San Luis Tower, 106 Alpha Foxtrot's clear of the runway. I'd like to taxi to transient, please.
Oh.
Number 106 Alpha Foxtrot, taxi to parking via Alpha, and your maintenance frequency.
And then Kelps.
Taxi to transient, 106 Alpha Frequency.
John Tower, November 9 or 635 Hotel is on the ramp, and just wanted to thank you for your help, and you have a good night. Thanks.
Alright, yeah, no problem at all. Thanks, have a great night.
And thanks for the pass.
Yeah, you're the one who
Kelps.
Yeah, but I
Ocean
had
side.
your help.
Well, appreciate it, thank you.
Hey, Goldie, this is the guy from last night, the one for Frontier Airlines. Let's see, Kilo Charlie Romeo Quebec. There we go. That is set in there. Alright,
San Luis Tower, 106 Alpha Foxtrot. That was for the Cat 2.
same guy. Okay, cool. He's a good
You know what,
controller.
I knew that, but I'd forgotten. Thanks for reminding me.
No worry.
And that is a pass for the Cat 2. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir. 106 Alpha Foxtrot.
Alright, so we're cleared up to 5,000. And after departures a 175 heading. And I believe that's it. We'll get the taxi light on. Or is it already on? Let's take a look. Alright, perfect, it's on. Alright. So yeah, I think that's everything. And then now we'll just get ground frequency and request taxi. We're on the west side, so it's 132.25. And then towers on 26.8. John Ground, good evening, November 1 to 2 Alpha Juliet at the southwest ramp, ready for taxi with Papa.
Number 1 to 2 Alpha Julia, John Wayne Ground, runway 20, right at Kilo Taxi via Bravo.
20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo, November 1 to 2 Alpha Juliet.
San Luis Tower, 172, Sierra Papa, 5 miles south of the airport, inbound for landing.
172 Sierra Papa, John, correction, San Luis Tower, enter straight in runway 29er, San Luis altimeter 2994.
Finland, runway 29er, thank you.
Alright, we're clear to the right and the left. Looks like there's somebody parked right there.
And November 172 Sierra Papa, report a 3-mile final, please, for runway 29er.
Report 3 mile final runway 29er, thank you.
November 172 Sierra Papa. Alright, come on, let's go. I know you're slow in the air, but you're not slow on the ground. Let's go. It screams noob. Just for that, I'll start using it so that way the controllers aren't too harsh on me and bust me for the Bravo for no reason. November 405 X-Ray Sierra. What's that one? Sierra Whiskey Alpha 4526. That's funny.
LA clearance, American 619, airport to Vegas.
American 619 clear to Las Vegas,
Oh,
International
I
Airport,
gotcha.
Orca 1, departure, Meissen transition, that is filed. Climb to the city except maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 1.
Did he give me the kilo intersection? I can't remember.
1, 2.
I know I should have written it down, but I just can't remember. He gave me full length or kilo.
One, Meissen, and then a spiral climb with the seat, 5,000 feet, 1 to 5.2, and 6712. American 619.
American 619, you're correct.
We are all new at one point. I've never used number 172 Sierra Papa, or whatever it is. And John Wayne Ground, number 122 Alpha. I couldn't remember if he gave me the kilo intersection or full length.
I gave you kilo, but if you prefer full length, we can do that.
No, kilo's fine. I just couldn't remember. I didn't want to taxi all the way down to Lima.
Okay, yep, now we're on 20 right at kilo.
20 right at kilo. Walk out to Alpha Juliet.
San Luis Ground, Lance Air 122 Papa Tango, radio check.
Those trees are kind of glitching out there.
Lance Air calling, read you loud and clear, how many?
Okay, I'd like to do IFR San Luis, from San Luis Obispo to Santa Monica.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Call sign, say it again.
It's Lance Air 122
I want
Papa
to bet.
Tango.
Heading out already?
What do you mean already? It's 11:30.
Chump.
Good luck on your I-2.
Thank you.
122 Papa Tango, your
That's
transfers
what
are
I
requested.
missed.
What's that?
Roger, 122 Papa Tango.
Nothing.
Alright, have a good night. I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you.
So, absolutely crazy.
Calling Clarence Baron 360 Bravo Golf. Parked at Martin
Actually,
information.
pretty sure I saw you in somebody's stream earlier. You were
Number 360 Bravo Golf, your number 2 on request, am I?
weren't you a troll in somebody's stream earlier? And John Wayne Tower, good evening. November 122 Alpha Julie, holding short 20 right at kilo, ready to go.
Number 122 Alpha Julie, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 220 at 5.
20 right at kilo, clear for takeoff. November 122 Alpha Julie. Alright, we're ready to go. And we're doing lots of flaps. Oh wait, this point I have to actually hold it down. There's flaps 10.
Number 122 Papa Tango, cleared to the Santa Monica Airport on departure fly runway heading, radar vector San Marcos, Victor 386, Fillmore, Victor 186, Darts intersection, Delta Alpha Romeo Tango Sierra, direct, maintain 5,000, expect 1000, 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 120.55, squawk 5661.
Alright, let's go.
You're clear to the Santa Monica Airport on departure. Radar vectors. Santa Monica. I missed that one. Victor 386. Fillmore. Victor 186. Darts 5,000. 10,000. Not sure what was after that. 120.55 and 5661 to Papa Tango.
Ready to pause, ready to
Two
climb.
Papa Tango, it's a San Marcos Romeo Zulu Sierra. And verify what aircraft type are you?
I'm a Lima Echo Golf 2, a Lancer 122, Lancer Legacy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did give you the wrong rating. Stand by one.
Alright, we're on a 175 heading after departure. And we're cleared up to 5,000.
04 Charlie Papa, frequency change.
4 Charlie Papa, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for Charlie Papa.
Number 2 Alpha Juliet, connect departure, have your flight.
Alright, over to departure, have a good night. November 122 Alpha Juliet.
St. Louis Tower with us.
SoCal, good evening, November 122 Alpha Juliet, climbing out of 1,000 for 5,000 on 175 heading.
122 Alpha Juliet, SoCal, departure rate of contact, maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000 to Alpha Juliet. Nice lineup. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? I was trying to look for you earlier, but I guess you stepped away. Let's do heading. Then how do I make sure this levels off? If I hit altitude, I don't want it to level off right now. Dang, look at the wheels. Tap the brakes a little bit. Bravo, Oscar, Romeo, India, November, Golf. Roger.
Tracer 8 Mike Alvis, and I maintain 4,000.
Okay. Indicated airspeed, I want to climb out at 90 knots, so let's nose her down a little bit here. Seems to be climbing on its own.
Juliet, direct Dana, resume on navigation.
Alright, we're direct Dana on navigation to Alpha Juliet. Hey, John Fly Golf Course. I don't know, it seems to be climbing pretty like much on its own, about 900 feet per minute. I don't know, I'll leave it as it is for now. If I notice it starts losing airspeed or whatever, but I think it'll climb to 5,000 on its own right now. We'll see. Thinking I remember that. Poor K-Joe. Yeah, no kidding, Tylenol. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, look at that. I've actually been to that golf course. I never played there, but we went there. It's pretty. Got some holes over here. It's a very nice neighborhood, as you can imagine. And right now, I believe this is yeah, we're in Laguna Beach. Over Laguna Beach. Laguna Hills. It's beautiful up this way. It really is. That right there is a fun road. I love that road. Alright, I should turn down the sound just a touch here. I just saw that light up, so let's see.
4657, that is
to
approved. And when you're
go.
back, contact LA Center 134.65.
Nope. Okay. So let's descend back down to 5,000.
Turn right heading 230. When you roll up the turn, Limburg Airport will be 1 o'clock and 10 miles.
There we go.
We're 308 Mike Alpha, Roger, clear visual approach runway 27.
Alright. So it's a fairly short flight, 49 miles exactly with the routing. I think Goji gave us a little bit of a shortcut, so we've already cut off a couple miles there. It's a speed of, let's call it 170. Just over 15 minutes. It's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Alright. So let's take a look at our arrival.
308 Mike Alpha, connect Limburg Tower 118.3.
Okay, Joe. You are something else, dude. You are something else. Alice, runway 24. Alright, so we're going Oceanside, looks like a 083 heading. Can't tell if that's part of the radial or a heading. Yeah, we're gonna get radar vectors, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. And then I would imagine we're gonna get another SoCal frequency by the time we get down there, just a different sector. So that controller will let them know that we want the ILS 24 right, or just 24. So we're gonna go ahead and program that into 108.7 for the frequency on a 245 course. Another John Fly golf course. Alright, so let's set that. 245 course. I can't get this perfectly. That should be good. And then putting the GPS here, so just hit that button right there, right in the middle, and then put 108.7. Bang. And then once we get closer, it'll actually identify the localizer right there. Just to make sure we're on the right one. I'm going to bring back the torque a little bit. Maybe get a few more knots out of this thing. So it's getting pretty hazy right now. I would assume this is still VFR. I mean, it doesn't matter IFR anyway.
So got departure bearing 360 Bravo Golf 2000.
Alright, let's pull the power back a little bit here.
Good evening, radar contact. Climb and maintain 3000.
Hey, what's up, Matthew? Thank you for the host. What times have I been called out? You've been timed out quite a bit. Every now and then you're You're a little goofy. I can't count that high. I hope this sounds a little bit better here. I wish that GPS would show you the time to destination, not just time to next waypoint. Oh, okay, yeah.
Golf, turn right heading 350, be a vector for Victor 21.
350 vectors, Victor 210 Bravo Golf.
I mean, we're 25 miles out. If we're going, let's see, 185 knots. If we did the math, we're not far out at all. Just a few minutes. Not even 13 minutes. Oh, got some smoke coming out here. Look like a power plant, nuclear power plant maybe. I want to buy Tower 3D Pro every now and then. I have a Twitch Caesar. Is that what it's called these days, huh? Tower 3D Pro looks interesting. I don't know. It's, it seems very frustrating. Oh no, I'm not calling you lazy. I'll just kind of give you an estimate on our arrival. So we're like right at max speed there, 183 knots. I'm glad we got this airway because it's a shorter flight anyway. If we were in a turboprop, we'd have to go further out over the coast. If I were you, talking to guys on YouTube, even in Twitch chat, I would
122 Alpha Juliet, connect SoCal approach 119.6.
19.6, have a good night, Alpha Juliet. I would do this flight in a turbine, or piston, sorry. And not a turboprop, because one, you're going to get a more scenic route, and it's just less flying altogether. And when you do in turboprop, it's just a lot more water. SoCal, good evening, November 122 Alpha Juliet, level 5,000. I'd like to pick up the ILS for runway 24 into Palomar.
122 Alpha Juliet, SoCal, good evening, Palomar, altimeter 2988, expect the ILS runway 24 approach.
Here at 2988 for the altimeter, we'll expect ILS 24 to Alpha Juliet.
Number 360 Bravo Golf, turn right heading 020, join Victor 21, resume on
Gold he does.
2 Alpha Juliet, depart the ocean side, VOR heading 080, vector for the approach.
Right after Oceanside 080 on the heading, vectors for the approach to Alpha Juliet. Alright, so 080 is roughly right about there.
Cloudus 4657 LA Center, roger, the Henderson altimeter 2986.
And we're 2 minutes out of Oceanside. Yeah, I don't know, I guess this is VFR, but it just seems maybe marginal. Seems safe just to say that. Oh, by the way, for our minimums is 250 feet AGL, which is already set actually.
904 Charlie Papa SoCal.
I don't know if it'll actually say anything. Maybe, oh, just kind of lighten up a bit. There we go.
04 Charlie Papa SoCal, roger, squawk 4131.
So one thing the Sims are kind of missing is that they can't get the smooth transition between a like kind of going through a fog layer and then transitioning out of it like that. So the METAR is correct, like the weather was correct, but it can't draw. For example, there's fog 10 miles east of LA, but there's no fog over LA. Like you can't be like looking from the distance and see fog. How you doing, Kern Casper? But you can see clouds and obvious stuff like that. But I don't know, just don't. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, it just doesn't draw it quite right. It just kind of suddenly happens. Alright, so after the ocean side, VOR 2820 heading.
(904) Charlie Papa radar contact 16
Exactly,
northwest
Jason.
of the ocean side VOR. Proceed direct to Signal Peak.
1 mile away from ocean side.
Signal Peak for 904 Charlie Papa.
Now, if the update for Exavaro comes through, well, I don't know, SkyMax may have to hold on.
Yeah, Signal Peak, it's on the VFR chart.
Or not SkyMax, Active Sky.
For Charlie Papa, change to my frequency 128.1.
So yeah. I don't know.
2 Alpha Juliet, extend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 2 Alpha Juliet. Alright, Palomar Towers on 18.6. We'll have that tuned in. I would imagine that's our next frequency. There's Goldie say, signal me, brings out the middle finger. Raja! Signal Peak. Signal Peak. That is just south of John Wayne. We flew right over it on the departure, actually. I think that's the Palomar Airport right there. Probably Tylenol. I think... I mean, X-Enviro still works in X-Plane 10 plenty fine. But X-Plane 11, it kind of broke. I don't know, the other problem with X-Enviro is that when their servers are down, which is it's more frequent than I would like. Obviously, it doesn't happen every single day, but it does happen. It makes your X-Plane crash. And that's kind of annoying. Excuse me. Don't mind me just doing a golden kappa check. I like that kappa better. Hexavaro is working fine for me. Hang on. 4,000. Oh, God. I just glanced and saw that. Goldie 100% saw it, but he's gonna be too nice to say anything. Or maybe he did it. Shh.
Delta 237, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Sorry about that. Exavaro is working fine for me. Server's been down once, but I've never had any issues other like the wind.
20791 LA Center. Good evening, Squawk 2456.
I've had Exavaro since it came out, and I don't know. What did it for me is just whenever the servers went down a couple weeks ago, and it's like,
360 Bravo Golf,
I'm uninstalling this. I'm done.
135.4.
The default buttons are frames out. Stock seems better. Yeah, I don't know. That's hit or miss. They're both really good. Default and X-Enviro.
Bravo Golf, SoCal approach.
Obviously, X-Enviro is better, but it's also $75 more.
207-901 radar contact 41 northeast of Kingman. Kingman altimeter 2.
Yeah, I definitely prefer the X-Enviro atmosphere. Yeah, it's just not enough blue in the default one, or too much blue sometimes.
That's it. Just disregard. 22 Alpha Juliet, gonna maintain 3,535 on it.
3,500 to Alpha Juliet. Alright, since I don't trust this thing, I'm gonna do it myself. If I just switched, it would have a button that allow you to level off. Like, what's the point in setting my altitude if I can't even set my altitude? Good lord, Stone. So you must be in Europe then.
4657, it'll be up to Las Vegas approach controller, but you can plan to fly underneath. Delta 237, contact LA Center 135.5.
This plane's all over the place.
Delta 237 LA Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 220. 122 Alpha Juliet, turn right heading 160.
Right turn heading 160 to Alpha Juliet.
Or Charlie Papa, roger.
I thought the X-plane just crashed. I was like, watch out. Jamie.
Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me.
Hey, you want to fly?
Alpha Juliet,
Hang on.
4 miles from Escon, turn right heading 210, maintain 3,500 to establish at a local. That's our cleared ILS from 24.
Alright, right turn heading 210, maintain 3,500 cell established on the localizer cleared ILS 24 approach to Alpha Juliet. You want to fly for UVA? So you want to wait 7's in there. I don't understand. Why I'm not picking it up. Come on. Hang on. We're gonna fail this. I can't freaking get this stupid thing turned in. Click spots are awful. Alright, so I guess we blew through it already.
Juliet, you should switch from GPS to CDI there if you want to intercept that localizer.
We'll go to Alpha Juliet. That would explain a lot.
We're 904 Charlie Papa, connect John Wayne Tower 119.9.
That's awkward.
3610 Conterra Tower 1250 10 26 left, clear for takeoff. Skywest 5995. Check the squawk code 2252, then contact Las Vegas departure. Lotus 4657, connect Las Vegas approach 118.4.
Alright, so when you are doing that rating, make sure you switch your CDI from GPS to localizer, or VLOC.
904 Charlie Papa, John Wayne Tower, good evening, and our left downwind 20 left. You are clear to land, wind 220 at 5. 2 Alpha Juliet, connect the tower, 118.6.
Alright, 18.6, have a good night, 2 Alpha Juliet. Palomar Tower, good evening, November 1 to 2 Alpha Juliet on the ILS runway 24.
Number 4657. Las Vegas approach, keeping Henderson altimeter 286.
I'm hand flying it till I get a little bit lower.
Las Vegas departure, good evening, negative radar contact, check your squawk code. Come on, Max, you sound like I just kicked your dog.
Poor Maxie. So yeah, we're just a little bit high here on the approach.
I don't remember if I gave it to you or not, but only 24, clear to land, wind variable at 4.
2-4, clear to land, November 2 Alpha Juliet. Alright, that's one thing I kind of remember about this plane. It doesn't like to lose speed.
2595, I'm still showing a 1562 code. I'll just input that for you if it's not working for you. $595, roger. It's okay, we'll go with it for now. Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
So now if we were to engage autopilot, it should fly the approach automatically. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Red? How you doing, buddy? We're doing the I ratings this evening.
3610, Echo, connect SoCal approach.
Kind of got behind the plane there.
Overage departure, 10 Echo.
This plane doesn't fly very well on the ILS there. Y'all see that? It's kind of like wanting to go up and down, up and down. And it's not going to like that. I just put flaps 10. Alright, we'll just hand fly it.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000. Continue runway heading vector for climb.
We're pretty low. Do flaps 20. Put some more power into it. Yeah, I don't know what's this plane's problem with the ILS there. It's just kind of like giving you like a head rock. Do flaps 30. Now one thing I gotta remember this plane, the wheels are a lot lower than what I'm used to when I'm flying like GA planes.
With 3610, Echo, turn left heading 170.
The stream down? Shouldn't be out.
That's 4657, thanks. Radar services terminated. You can remain on your present beacon code. Connect Henderson Tower 125.1.
This is freeware scenery, Mr. X scenery, if you guys are interested.
133.55.
Mr. X K-San.
No, it looks good to now, Max.
John Tower, Sky 04 Charlie Papa Kilo. Clears 20 left. I'd like to head over to
Thank you for the follow.
Facilities, transient parking.
Okay, 3 aircraft all at once there. Number 4657 Henderson Tower and a right down 117 right report midfield.
Not too
Skywest
bad.
5995 LA Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 260. Number 904 Charlie, pop Alpha to the ramp. You can remain in this frequency.
Over to the ramp, stay with 4 type up.
It just takes this next taxiway over here. But yeah, it's scenery's not bad. It's freeware.
America 23 LA Center, good evening.
It's Mr. X, like I said. It's part of his K's San Diego package.
Bus 4657, runway 17 right, clear to land, wind 190 at 12. American 619 LA ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 6 Bravo. Number 3610 Echo, turn left heading 070, join Victor 442, resume on navigation. Three 60 Bravo Golf Connect Joshua approach 126.1.
And at November 122 Alpha Juliet, we're off on 24 taxiway Alpha, ready for taxi.
To Alpha Juliet, roger. Alpha to the ramp, you can remain in this frequency.
Alpha to the ramp, maintain this frequency. November 2 Alpha Juliet, have a good night. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights.
You can expect a visual approach runway 21, just let me know if you like something else.
Turn on the taxi light, strobes come
Just send
off
a
as
maintain
well.
9,000 for now, but approach clearance for you in just a couple minutes.
San Bernardino ground, Cessna 75 901 Romeo, request.
Alright, there, it's good.
Okay, 2 at once there. I got 791 Julia, or 75901 Romeo at San Bernardino. You go ahead.
Cessna 75 901 Romeo is Cessna Skyhawk 172 over at transient parking. Would like departure over to the east. Taxi to the active for departure to the east with, and I have the weather.
75901 Romeo, roger, runway 24 taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, Cessna 75 901 Romeo.
There.
Alright, there goes the engines. Alright. Well, welcome to Palomar. And those of you watching on YouTube, once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope that helped. That approach is a little bit questionable. I do apologize about that if that confused you at all. But nonetheless, once again, appreciate the you guys watching, and hope you guys like and subscribe. And comment down below if you have any questions or any suggestions or any videos or questions you may have regarding flight simulation. And once again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.